was even long before Al Gore invented the internet. So there wasn't even an internet to communicate through that. Man, gosh, that makes me I feel old. I'm not going to talk about that again, okay?
Okay, take a couple more questions.
Was there an astronaut that inspired you to be an astronaut?
What inspired me? Well, there was an astronaut that inspired me because when I grew up here in the States, when I was your age, the first 7 American astronauts had just been selected to be trained to fly in the Mercury capsules. You remember I talked about the Mercury capsule? There's one of them out here, the man in a can thing. And one of those astronauts grew up, and he was 15 years older than I was, but he grew up 12 miles from where I was growing up. So he was kind of like a local hero. And he was my inspiration. I never met the man. I never met Gus Grissom. I wish I had, but I never got to meet Gus Grissom. But I know his family. I know his nephews. I go back home. There was an event back home celebrating his flights just last year. We had a great time there remembering Gus. He was my inspiration. But there was one other guy that was also a great inspiration to me. He wasn't an astronaut, but he was my dad. My dad told me things like, "You want to go out there? He said, you got to work real hard at it, focus on what you want to do, and never ever give up. But you could probably do that." So my dad inspired me too, even though he wasn't an astronaut himself. So yeah, I think Gus Grissom was the astronaut that inspired me to get a great education, set goals in life, and never ever ever give up going after the goal.
Okay, question right back here, and this will be our last question.
Oh, lucky.
Can you get a cold or